Right. Good day, guys. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Thank you for joining me for yet another episode of Talking All Things OHS with myself, Jasper. It's always a pleasure just to come and share with you different concepts, different topics, different elements of everything to do with health and safety. Whenever I'm doing trainings, I always tell my delegates that ask any question. And I confidently say, I have all the answers. Ask me. Because when you're training, you have to inspire confidence on your delegates. So I always tease them and say, I was no my yin. I have all the answers. Even though I don't have all the answers, but that's what I say because you have to inspire confidence in your delegates. So, guys, please engage with me on the comment section. Ask any questions. I have all the answers. Even though I'll Google it and check it and confirm. But please feel free, let's engage. Can you learn from me as I learn from you? Share with me your thoughts, share with me your opinions concerning what we're talking about. Correct me, guide me, and give me pointers as to what topic you need me to talk about and ventilate. And today's discussion is as a result of someone who just dropped me a WhatsApp and said, hey, can you do a quick one on registers and checklists? Registers and checklists. The person was saying that, sometimes I get confused. Someone says, do you have a register on firefighting or on fire equipment? And then the other one comes and says, do you have a checklist on fire equipment? Now I do not know which is which, what is what, register, or is it a register, is it a checklist, what works where, how, and when. If there are two separate names for the same things, surely it means that there are two separate meanings for that particular thing. So that's what I want to ventilate this morning, just to talk about registers and checklists. Now, in occupational health and safety, one of the ways in which we ensure that things are done right and things are safe is by checking those items to making sure that they're safe. For instance, we've got ladders. In health and safety, we go and check those ladders and inspect the ladders to see that are the ladders working all right? Are they safe for use? We do it with equipment, we do it with machinery, we do it with forklifts, we do it with our first aid boxes, we do it with cleanups, spill kits. We do check. We check, recheck, and check again, and check and recheck and check. So checks are what we do. We call them checks and balances. Now, before we do checks, there are two things which are important: registers and checklists. Now, when we're talking about registers, a register simply means a list, a catalog of things which are supposed to go on the checklist. For instance, if I say, do we have a register? I often ask this during audits. They say that, may I please have your register for ladders? So when I'm asking for a register, I'm just asking for a list which shows me how many ladders you have in your premises, their location, their ladder number. So you have ladder number 1, it's an A-frame, it's located at the welding plant, and it's ladder A612. Then ladder number 2, we have got an extension ladder. It's located by security. It's numbered ladder A6110. So that's a register. A register is just a list telling us how many items of that do you have. A register for forklifts is just a list of how many forklifts do you have. What are they numbered as? That's it. If it's a register for first aid boxes, you're just showing me a list of first aid boxes in your premises. That we have a first aid box by reception. We have another one by production. We have another one in the warehouse. We have another one by security. We have another one by stores or whatever. So it's just a list. Registers is just a list of items. It's a catalog of items. It's an inventory of items. Nothing there to do with health and safety inspection or anything. Key list fairly. It's just a list. So when I'm asking for a register, you give me that list, and based on that list, I'll be able to say that, okay, can you go and show me the ladder located at the warehouse, and it's numbered A7112. Then I use that register to then do my audits. So the register is important because it makes sure that you are aware of what you have. You are aware of who's who in the zoo. So it's just a list to tell you who is who, where is what, and that's very, very important. That's a register. Now, a checklist, on the other hand, a checklist now, it is a document which has now the part by part things that you have to check on that ladder which is on the register. To say that, okay, when we go, here is a first aid register of all the boxes. Now the checklist will tell you now what to check in that first aid box. They need to tell you, check if you have 4 roller bandages, check if you have got safety pins, check if you have got 2 splints, check if you have got 3 mouthpieces, check if you have got this, that, or the other. So the checklist now is the document which you use on the ground to do your checks and balances. Now, checklist checks all the items on the register. Checklist is then what you make sure you use to check all the items. Register is so that we know that all the items are located where, so that when you do the checks, you don't miss any item. What we don't want is for you to be doing forklift inspections and there are 8 forklifts in the plant or in the workplace and you only inspect 7. Forget the other one for whatever reason. But if you have a register, it will tell you which forklift you have done and all of them, and you tick all the boxes that, yeah, I've done all of them. And that's very, very important. That's the difference between registers and checklist. Registers, skill list fail. It's a register. Just like a register for school where you tick. Sabelo, are you there? Pierre, are you there? Nomasont, are you there? Ntabiseng, are you there? Forgiveness, are you there if you are from Zim? Forgiveness, or if you are from Zim, your name is what? Active, who have funny names. Active, are you there? It's just a what? A register. It's just a list. But then the checklist now looks at the health and safety part. Here are several other checklists which you look at just to make sure. Number 1, first aid inspection checklist. Check first aid inspections. Electrical equipment checklist, fire extinguisher checklist, daily forklift checklist, boiler inspection checklist, safety rep checklist, welding machine checklist, clean spill up checklist, scaffold inspection checklist, portable power, portable ladder, monthly ladder, PPE, mobile crane, machine guards, lockout system, lifting tackle, gas welder, gas storage, fall arrest, earth leakage, facility inspection, critical. All of those are inspection checklists which you then do at various intervals. Some are daily inspections, some are monthly inspections, some are weekly inspections, some are bi-weekly inspections, some are quarterly inspections, some are bi-annual inspections, some are annual inspections, which you do. So that's the difference between registers and checklists. Hope that makes sense. Hope that brings a bit of clarification. Please do share with others our YouTube page. It will be nice just for it to grow, and hopefully it's adding value to your organization. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode. Like I always say, if you need any consulting, if you're a business and you need any assistance with health and safety at your organization, give us a shout and we'll gladly assist. On the description, we've got our contact details. Please just check them out and we'll gladly assist. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.